Hey guys, so today we are doing shrimp and chicken with spinach Alfredo. So we have our shredded Parmesan cheese, we have our whipping cream, we have our chicken and already made shrimp, spinach with some garlic, little oil, and our chopped onions. Also, we're gonna go ahead and use some spaghetti. So right now we have our water boiling. We're going to add a little bit of oil to our water so that once we put our spaghetti noodles in there, it's not going to stick. All right, so once we've added the oil, we can actually go ahead and add our spaghetti noodles. So I'm just going to dump that in there like this. Make sure I get all that in there. Now, because it was a little above the water, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of, push it down a little bit below the water because we want our noodles to get really tender. So, as you can see, it's starting to boil, and we're going to let it boil for about 10 minutes. All right, we're going to add some oil to our skillet. Let's get that oil heated. All right, now once it's hot, we're going to go ahead and add our minced garlic. All right, now you can hear that sizzling. We're going to go ahead and kind of stir that around. Right, just keep stirring that around. Then we're going to go ahead and add our onions to the pan and go ahead and stir that in. Want to make sure we stir that in really good. Then I'm going to go ahead and add my heavy whipping cream. I'm just kind of slowly pouring it in there. All right, and then I'm going to grab my whisk. I'm going to turn the stove down a tad bit, and you want to just slowly stir the heavy whipping cream. Now, this is very important. You don't want your your sauce to get clumpy or hard or stick to the bottom. So you want to constantly stir slowly, just like this in this motion, back and forth, All right, now because I like a little flavor in my Alfredo sauce, I'm going to add a little seasoning. So if you see here, I'm just sprinkling the seasoning in there. And I'm just going to give it a stir. So I'm just going to get this mixed in here real good. Stir it around. Make sure all the seasoning mix that I just sprinkled in here is, evenly distributed throughout my Alfredo sauce. So just make sure it's well seasoned. I can't wait to try it. Just stir that in there again. Just make sure, get all the whipping cream saturated with that seasoning. All right, so after we've mixed it up a little bit, we're going to go ahead and add our shredded cheese. Now, we don't want to add all of it at first. We're just going to add a little bit and stir that in real slow. And just stir it in. See, we add a little bit more, stir it in again. And as we're stirring it, what's happening is the cheese is actually melting in the heavy whipped cream. So it's important, again, to keep stirring throughout this process because you don't want the cheese to stick at the bottom and you don't want it to burn. So you just want to keep stirring. All right, so I'm just going to set this to the side, and I'm going to go ahead and drain the spaghetti noodles. Looks like it's about done. So we're going to go ahead and sit the strainer in here, strain our noodles to kind of loosen them up a little bit. I like to just turn on my cool water and just, start spraying and opening it up with my tongs here, as you can see. And you just see the spaghetti noodles kind of opening up, getting rinsed off. All right, now it looks like it's pretty good. We're going to actually go ahead and sit these spaghetti noodles to the side. Go back to our cream, Alfredo sauce. All right, it looks like it's didn't stick, which is perfect. So we just keep on stirring it. And we're going to actually add our spinach at this point. So make sure all of our spinach is in there. All right, and then we're gonna add our shrimp mix. Just pour that right on top of there, like that. And then we're also gonna add our already made chicken breast. All right, so we want to go ahead and just kind of stir our meat and our spinach into the Alfredo sauce mixture. Get it saturated real good. Add our lid. Right, our spaghetti's done. And we let it sit for about 10 or 15 minutes. And this is our finished product. I cannot wait to taste this. Do you see this? Homemade where? Huh?